everyone, it's your lovely Abbie Dagrin, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, lovelies. Today I'll be speaking on Cancer Midheavens. I will be continuing the series on my channel that deals with midheavens and how they talk about your reputation, how it talks about the occupation you should go into, the type of energy you bring with the career you get into. So please stay tuned for the rest of my video, lovelies. If you have not yet followed me on my social media accounts and this is your time to do so, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Please hit that like button and also share this video with all your family members, your friends, your enemies, anyone in general who you know who will love this video. Please make sure you share it with them, and also someone who loves midheavens and who may have a Cancer midheaven as well. The midheaven is something that is very important in your natal chart. If you don't know your placements in your natal chart, you can look it up, but in order for you to know your midheaven, you do need to know where you were born and the time you were born. And your midheaven deals with your reputation, your career, and how you appear in public. So your reputation is something that sticks with you in regards to the career world. I know when you talk about your rising sign, it talks about your it basically talks about your rising, how you appear in the world. However, your midheaven also is how you appear in the world through your occupation. So your rising is through your presence, and your midheaven is through your occupation, is how you appear to the public or to the world. And your career is something that's equally tied to your midheaven as well. If you know your midheaven, you can get ideas as to what you probably would like to do in life, what's something you would enjoy to do. So knowing your midheaven is also very important. And this is how people know you. They get to know you based off of your reputation in the workplace. Like, oh, this person is studious. Oh, this person is always on time. This person is this, that, and the other. In regards to your career, how people perceive you is something the midheaven shows. And the energy your reputation carries. So with your Cancer midheaven, you're obviously going to have a lot of Cancer energy with your career. Knowing that the midheaven is ruled by the 10th house, which is ruled by Capricorn, this is why it's tied to your career, because it has to do with success status, your reputation, and your career. So that's why people tend to talk about money in your career with your midheaven, because it shows how you're going to make money and your career is tied to how you make money. You also look at your midheaven to see how your north node will manifest in life. And your north node is basically your mission on this earth. And with the help of your midheaven, you'll be able to use that midheaven energy to accomplish the north node. So your midheaven is very important to look at so you know your path in life and how you can put that path into work based off of your midheaven. With this placement, you tend to be very intuitive in regards to the job that you get. Intuition is something that you're going to use in either getting a job or in the job that you are in. So since Cancer is ruled by the moon, people tend to say that it's very feminine, has feminine energy, and that there's a lot of nurturing energy there and a lot of mothering, because you know the Cancer rules the moon and the moon speaks about the mother, just like the sun speaks on the father. So that's what comes with this midheaven in Cancer. So you may either go into an occupation that deals with nurturing and deals with encouraging people, or that is the type of energy people see from you. Also, Cancers really love the family. So they may go into an occupation that deals with family life, or they may also go into an occupation that deals with security, making sure they're secure for a long time, and making sure that everyone in that family they're either working for is okay, or making sure that the family orientation is there. For example, they may get a job or go into an occupation that allows them to be around their family a lot more often, or make sure that they're in a job that deals with family orientation. So they may go into a family business, work for someone who has a family business, maybe work for someone who has a family that needs to be taken care of. So family may be their theme when they look for a job. Also, having an emotional connection with the people they work for is a must. They also must see some emotional depth there in order for them to feel comfortable working for someone. So having a family vibe, or having an emotional or an open relationship with their co-workers in regards to working, that's something that they really admire and they will look for in a job. Back to the security part, they want to work somewhere where they feel very safe as well. Not only security in regards to money, but also feeling safe. If the area that they want to work at, or the area that the job is at, isn't the safest, or the type of job isn't safe for them, they more than likely aren't going to take the job. Having safety is a must, and they more than likely will walk away from a job that does not ensure them being safe. And this could be in regards to money, like the place they're at, also safety in regards to their job security. So if they know that the job isn't going to be there for a while, they more than likely won't take it either, because they want to make sure that the job gives them the security and the safety needed, not only for them, but also for their family members as well. They tend to always have their family at the forefront of their mind when making jobs or looking at occupations. So that's something that they look for most definitely. Them having a reputation of being kind and loving is another thing that comes up, because they're motherly and nurturing, that is it, and they're ruled by the moon. But being loving and kind, people feel comfortable coming towards them. They don't ever feel as though they're like in a higher bracket than them, or they feel as though people are better than them. So people feel comfortable coming towards them. Like, there are some midheavens where people, they do like feel as though their authority is higher than them, but there are some midheavens where they feel that way. However, they feel as though they can come to that person, because they don't feel as though, oh, like if I come and talk to them, they might brush me off. And that is something that Cancer Midheaven does not give. However, they are the type of people that puts their all into their occupation. They're going to make sure that everything is done. And after the work is done, people look at it and say, wow, like this is such a beautiful thing. And people are going to feel so comfortable and just know that any job that they give you, it's going to get done. Okay, with that in mind, let's get into some occupations that I feel a Cancer Midheaven will be great at. I would think that being a nanny, working with a family, or working with children is something that they would appreciate. Either building a business with their family, that would be something, become business owners with their family, or even if they're not the owner, just working with families. Whether it's their own or other families, specifically their own, they will love to be in a family business. Being a nurse is something that really comes to mind, since people with this Cancer placement love to take care of people. Nurse is great. Being a social worker is another occupation dealing with families. That's something that they would love to do. Being a teacher is something that will come to mind when talking about this occupation. They love to make sure that children are being taught and that they're nurturing people for other generations. Being an artist, whether that's in regards to painting, singing, creating songs, that's something that I believe they would most definitely want to do. Being a healer is something else that comes to mind also, because they would love to heal people and make sure that everyone around them is good. Everyone around them is healed. That is something that I really think that they would be great at. Being a protector, so maybe going into like bodyguard or security, that's something that they would also want to do, because they want to make sure that someone is safe and protected. So those are the occupations that I really feel that someone with a Cancer Midheaven would really be great in. I believe that these occupations will really show the goodness in Cancer, and I really feel like it will show the greatest of this midheaven. Well, that's all I have for you lovelies today in regards to Cancer Midheaven. Please let me know down below how you felt about it. Did you learn something new? Were you able to get a better understanding about Cancer Midheaven? Did it help you a lot, if you do have one, to know what places or what occupations you should do? Please let me know down below how you felt about it. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Also hit that like button because I know you guys love the video. Share this video with everyone you know, whether it's your friends, your family members, your enemies, or just anyone in general who will really appreciate this content. Please make sure you follow me on all of my social media accounts if you have not yet. I post a lot of the content that I don't post on here on those other platforms, so you guys are missing out on a lot if you're not following me. I love you all. Please stay safe. You can support my Etsy store and my PayPal. And just know that you're loved and appreciated. And I will see you guys in my next video, lovelies. Bye.